feet of our beloved Bhagwan, Sri Satya Sai. Respected elders, dear brothers and sisters, loving sarams to all of you. I hope all good at your end by Swami's divine grace and blessings. In the last session, we had a wonderful discussion about Shruti, our scale, and how important it is to have in our Sai Bhajans. And we learned few small techniques how to find out a scale and how to get an optimal scale for certain bhajans. In the future sessions, we are going to go deep into these aspects to learn more about the scales and how to, identify the scale and what are the different types of, techniques we can learn in which we can be on scale. So we are going to discuss it in the future sessions. If you have any queries, please send your emails to us so that we will definitely, come up with some solutions to all your queries with whatever possibility we have. Today we are going to discuss about a wonderful bhajan, which is one of my favorite bhajans too, Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva. This is originally composed by Shri T.V. Hariharan sir. He is one of the famous Sai Bhajan composers, I can say. He composes with a lot of feel and by keeping the real life scenarios and the atmosphere and the feel which we get, based on that, usually he composes some of his beautiful bhajans. And this bhajan is in a rag Charukesi, one of the beautiful rags, and this bhajan sets into 8-beat Keharva cycle as a beat. And a reference scale for gents, it should be 1.5 Pancham or C sharp or black one, you can say. And for ladies, it should be 5.5 Pancham or G sharp or black 4, I can say. But again, these are the reference scales. And as you have already installed the Tanpura application, and in our previous session, we discussed also how to find out an optimal scale for you to sing. Please find out your own scale and try to sing along with that. So before going to the meaning of this particular bhajan, let's go through the lyrics of this bhajan. The first line, Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva. Second line, Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva. Third line, Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva. Fourth line, Shri Sai Deva, Shri Sai Deva. Fifth line, Guru hai Sat Chit Ananda Deva. The last line, Ananda Deva, Shri Sai Deva. Let us go through the meaning of this beautiful bhajan. As I mentioned earlier, this beautiful bhajan is composed by Shri T.V. Hariharan sir, and he mentions in one of his videos or speeches that how he composed this beautiful bhajan. Once he visits a beautiful place called Tiruvannamalai, which is there in Tamil Nadu. You might have heard about Arunachala hill ranges. So in that hill range premise, this beautiful Shiva temple is situated, which is considered as one of the biggest and the holiest places of Shiva temples. And also you will find Sri Ramana Maharshi's ashram. Ramana Maharshi is one of the greatest saints of the century, and he realized God and merged with God, giving a lot of take-home messages for an entire human kind or the mankind to follow the teachings of his good advisors. So when he visited that place and he was contemplating on Shri Ramana Maharshi and Arunachala Shiva, these lines just automatically comes into his mind within few minutes, and he starts developing this as a composition, and he mentions that this is just a miracle of God. For finally he writes this beautiful bhajan and give it to all of us to enjoy this bliss. If you go through the meaning of this bhajan literally, Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva, the first line says, Aruna is nothing but the Arunachala hill ranges. There's another meaning for Aruna. Aruna is nothing but sun, you can say. Arunodaya, you might have heard the word Arunodaya means sunrise. And Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva, the one resides in Arunachala, the Lord Shiva, you can literally say. In the next line, Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva. Here, Shesha is nothing but, you can literally mention that Shesha is nothing but snake, and Shesha Ramana, the one who enshrines, the neck of Lord Shiva, is nothing but Shesha. But if you see the other meaning, there was a disciple for Sri Ramana Maharshi. His name is Sheshadri Swamiji, and the composer mentions about that Swamiji also in this beautiful bhajan. That means Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva, the one who gave, his entire, learnings to this disciple, that is Sheshadri Swami, that is Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva, the one who was the Parama Guru to this Sheshadri Mahaswami is nothing but Ramana Maharshi. Next line, Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva. Here, Bhava is nothing but the world or the self, and Bhaya is nothing but the fear. The one who removes all the fear from this world, Bhava Bhaya Harana, our Lord Shri Sai Deva. And Guru hai Sat Chit Ananda Deva. The one who is Sat means the Satyam, the truth, and Chit is nothing but our mind or the consciousness, you can say. The one who is always there in our conscious, and the one who is eternal truth is nothing but the Guru or the Lord or the Master. Guru hai Sat Chit Ananda Deva. So the one who gives us Ananda, the happiness from, Satyam, righteousness, as well as from the conscious, that is Chit. Ananda Deva, Shri Sai Deva. The one who gives us the eternal bliss is nothing but Shri Sai Deva. That is the literal meaning of this beautiful bhajan. But this is not the end of this meaning. So when you literally connect and ponder upon the meaning of any bhajan, you can relate it in many ways. So whatever the meaning I discussed today, or whatever the meaning you find it on the net or some scriptures, it is not end. So you can relate Sai Bhajan in so many angles. For example, the composer he has composed here Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva. He was thinking maybe about Ramana Maharshi, Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva, Shesha Ramana, because he mentioned about Ramana Maharshi as well as his disciple Shri Sheshadri Mahaswamiji. But you can relate this in another meaning also. Aruna Ramana means in that Arunachala hill ranges area, you will find the wonderful temple of Lord Shiva. So you can relate Aruna Ramana, the one who stays in Arunachala is also Shiva. Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva. Shesha means snake. The Ramana is nothing but Lord Shiva, the one who resides, the one who sits on the neck of Lord Shiva is Shesha. You can relate with that, Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva. So whenever you sing any Sai Bhajan, so based on your convenience, try to connect it. Finally, whatever bhajan you sing in front of Bhagwan is for you to help to connect with Swami. So that is the final intention. So whatever the way you can connect, please do it. Let us go through the tune of this wonderful bhajan. As I mentioned earlier, this bhajan for gents, it should be C sharp. So I'll be taking a half scale down, that is C or white one. Let's go through line by line. Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva Shesha Ramana Sadguru Deva अरुणारमणा श्री गुरुदेवा भवभयहरणा श्री साई देवा श्री साई देवा श्री साई देवा भवभयहरणा श्री साई देवा गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा आनंद देवा श्री साई देवा आनंद देवा श्री साई देवा अरुणारमणा श्री गुरुदेवा. Here, as I mentioned, when you sing Arunaramana Shri Gurudeva, just remember the one who guides you from the darkness towards the light. As I mentioned, Aruna means Surya Deva. That's nothing but the sun. So whenever the sun raises, you see a beautiful color of crimson red. The crimson red color also, depicts the illumination or the transformation of your soul, also depicted by crimson red color. Just imagine when you're closing your eyes and singing this Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva, just remember the sun is rising early in the morning, and the time the entire universe is in that crimson red color, where you are coming out from the darkness and you are walking towards the light. Arunaramana Shri Gurudeva. Though you are walking towards that crimson red colored sun which is rising, which is nothing but you are going towards the light from the dark, the one, the Lord who is responsible for doing it in your life. So the one, the Guru who takes you from the darkness towards the light. Arunaramana. So here, while singing the Aruna, the feel of connection should be depicted while you're singing. Arunaramana. It is not necessary to make a lot of intrications. If you can do it, you can do it. Otherwise, you can sing plain. Arunaramana. Or if you can go with the intrication, you can definitely do it. Arunaramana Shri Gurudeva. While singing this line, you remember all the difficulties in your life which was solved by Lord, which is guided by Lord. In many of the situations when we are stuck with so many decisions which you cannot take without God's permission, and when you pray to Him and He comes and solves your difficulties, remember those situations. Arunaramana Shri Gurudeva. Shesharamana Sadgurudeva. Shesharamana, the one who is wearing Shesha as his garland. We think that the snake is poisonous, but still Lord Shiva has its across his neck. That means he is the one who removes all the poisonous qualities from us, and he knows how to make sure and how to tame you so that he can finally make you sit on the neck. Though you are poisonous, but still you chant Lord's name and start realizing yourself and go towards the right path. Even Lord Shiva will take you on his hand and put it on his neck. What a grace you require, right? So that's where our Guru comes. When we follow the Guru, and he will takes us and keeps us on the head. Shesharamana Sadguru Deva Deva. While repeating the line, Shesharamana Sadguru Deva. Come back to the first line. Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva. Now the next line. Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva. Whenever we have fear of this world, fear of people, fear of difficulties, fear of crossing across the ocean of this Bhavasagara, we pray to him and ask him to help us to easily pass through all the difficulties. Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva. The one who removes the fear from this world, Bhava, and Bhaya, the fear, he is the one who is Lord Sai. Repeat the line again. Shri Sai Deva, Shri Sai Deva. Now you just imagine Lord Sai is sitting in front of you and who is assuring you that you call my name, I am there the next second to help you. Shri Sai Deva, Shri Sai Deva. Again come back to the previous line. Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva. Now the last two lines are very, very important. Who is Guru? As we mentioned in the previous line, the one who takes us from the darkness to the light, Aruna Ramana, or Bhavabhaya Harana, the one who takes out the fear from our life and bestow us all the things which we want in this lifetime to cross across the ocean. Only that's it? No. He is the one who is right, Satya, and the one who promotes the consciousness. Guru hai Sat Chit Ananda Deva, the one who gives happiness also to our mind and shows us the right path. Sat means Satya. Our Lord's name is Satya Sai, who is the embodiment of truth. Chitta is nothing but our mind. For both, he gives the Ananda. Guru hai Sat Chit Ananda Deva. When you sing that Ananda, you feel the blissfulness in your heart, which makes you lighter and lighter. With beautiful smile, you just show your revereness, you show your appreciation, show your, kind-heartedness and filled with beautiful love at that Guru, Shri Sai. Guru hai Sat Chit आनंद देवा आनंद देवा श्री साई देवा आनंद देवा श्री साई देवा. Now let us go through the entire bhajan once again, and I will leave some spaces for you to give chorus. Let us also try this bhajan with the metronome. I believe that all of you have this metronome. If not, kindly download it and try to practice along with the metronome. In the beginning, it will be difficult for you to manage that, but everything comes with practice. So when we want to dedicate something to our Lord, which is the best, definitely we have to put some effort to learn some of the small techniques for which Swami will definitely give us the best credits, I can say. And for the metronome, let me choose. So I'll be trying with 67 beats per minute. So let's all go through it. Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva Shesharamana Sadguru Deva Shesharamana Sadguru Deva Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva Shri Sai Deva Shri Sai Deva Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva Guru hai Sat Chit Anand Deva Anand Deva Shri Sai Deva Anand Deva Shri Sai Deva. Let's go through the second speed. Let me increase the tempo. So let me try with the metronome 75. Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva Shesharamana Sadguru Deva Aruna Ramana Shri Guru Deva भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा श्री साई देवा श्री साई देवा भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा आनंद देवा श्री साई देवा आनंद देवा श्री साई देवा अरुणारमणा श्री गुरुदेवा. Such a wonderful bhajan, and we are witnessing Shri Satyasai Aradhana Mahotsvam this coming Monday, that is on 24th. And especially as we revere Swami as our Supreme Lord, at the same time we revere him as our Parama Guru. You know, this bhajan suits very well for that particular occasion. What exactly we can give to Bhagwan is nothing but Swami never asks things from us. So whatever he has given in this lifetime, whether it is our family, whether it is our employment, whether it is our education, or the properties, house, car, bike, what we own, more than everything, his love towards all of us to gather all these things is not, measurable. What we can give back to Swami is very important here. That is nothing but that Guru, Dakshina, we can say. In the previous time, there used to be something called Guru Dakshina in Gurukulam. That is nothing but when a child finishes his or her education from Gurukula, they used to give some kind of Dakshina to that Guru. And what exactly that Guru Dakshina, what we can give to Swami, is nothing but our pure love and the dedication of any activity at his lotus feet is a real Dakshina, we can say. And also, Swami used to mention, my life is my message. And later he changed that into, your life is my message. That means it's a huge responsibility for all of us. At least try to follow Swami's divine messages and try to implement in the lifetime. It is not at all difficult, but Swami says at least try to implement. So that is what we can give as a real Dakshina at his divine lotus feet on this Aradhana Mahotsvam, I can say. So let's all practice Sai Bhajans and give our best to Swami. So have a great time. Jai Sai Ram.